He says that. Do you feel bad?
No.
Well,
especially because they play Zelda.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Now, not too much on Zelda. You know, Emma's my homie, so I can't speak freely on Zelda like I like to. But you know, shout out to you, Emma, if you're watching.
Why can't you speak freely? This is a free country.
Well,
I thought this was America.
Well, for some of us it is. But so far, it looks like Arhkma MuddyKipz is actually not necessarily playing as defensively as I expect. Kind of going really hard with the special moves here. Who's there?
Well, I was about to say she's fine because Zelda can recover from just about everywhere, but yeah, unfortunately not that time. And it's crazy because buff00n here, we're seeing, I think we saw Lucario before, but now they're playing Lucina. Honestly, probably for the matchup. I know Zelda can be very frustrating, but like Zelda actually can box decently well. She's got some crazy moves. I know a lot of it gets relegated to, oh, I throw out Knight, you deal with it.
Oh, that is a massive problem for MuddyKipz recovery.
Okay.
Oh, God.
You know what? Listen, I know I said I didn't like the name, but that's only because of the MuddyKipz part. I have nothing wrong. I have nothing against you as a person. But man, I don't wish this on you.
No, God, no one deserves that. buff00n is playing amazing. buff00n's punish game is out of this world. Because like MuddyKipz started off from, all right, great up, you out of shield, taking that first stock, getting some momentum back on your side.
Oh man.
Oh God, almost getting a shield break right from the Angel platform.
Honestly, charged up a little bit more, it would have been really sick. Definitely would have been a big problem here. But one thing I do love about Zelda, right? I don't like fighting Zeldas, but anytime a lightning kick is landed, it feels so good.
It gets pretty hype.
Yeah.
So Zelda's a character where I feel like she can maintain a lead decently well, but I don't think she makes comebacks very well.
Yeah, that could definitely be a rough start here because you definitely got to play it really, really lame, right? But so far, buff00n just seems to be very familiar with the matchup as it is.
Yeah, he's very comfortable dealing with Knight. He's not really getting tripped up by it too hard. And that initial counter on the aggressive upbeat to the stage was like, he was way ahead of the game on that one. Like, he absolutely knew what was coming.
All right, forward throw that time. Okay. I like that. Forced the jump out of him. Probably could have got a little bit aggressive off stage there. Maybe just throw out a nair because you already got rid of the jump. You could force the air dodge. And, I mean, Zelda has the resources to kind of stay out there and be a real menace to buff00n and then make it back still. So.
Yeah, maybe even a Nehru, like a drop zone Nehru could have done it.
Oh, yeah.
Also.
Nehru, I hate Nehru's love.
It's so tilting.
Listen, I love Nehru's love. Like, don't get me wrong, her love feels good, but not when it's hitting me and ruining all my combos.
I did not ask for Nehru's love. Oh, God, there's the forward. Deep into the blast zone from buff00n. Very well played. I feel like the beginning of the match was pretty even. We saw MuddyKipz going pretty hard. We saw like a high damage combo. And then MuddyKipz really, really overextended with that down air. And from there, it just really spiraled. buff00n was just getting giant punishes, responding with a down air of his own. And I think MuddyKipz, obviously this is like common for Zelda, but needs to slow down a little bit.
Yeah,
just a bit.
Definitely looking pretty solid here. I mean, we'll see how they can find a way to turn this around because it didn't look bad. The beginning was rough, but I feel like they started figuring it out as the game went on. So maybe we'll see some of those adaptations get put into play here. What is their tag? Is that Rock Bottom Hose?
Rock Bottom, I hope so. Me.
Me when I go to Vegas.
I've never needed a sponsor more, actually. My whole life up there on the screen.
Oh, man. But either way, getting into game 2 here. And right now, it does not seem to be changing too much from buff00n. Just what are you going to do?
Yeah, just literally running around.
Yeah, dude, buff00n's is kind of going insane here. I'll be real.
Yeah, buff00n's honestly just playing it really honest, just kind of spacing around Zelda's shields. Not a lot of characters can like hardcore like shield pressure her this well, but Lucina has just enough range with these fairs and bears to make it kind of tough, make MuddyKipz have to kind of like second guess what he's going to do. Nice parry, but finds a sour spot, doesn't get the lightning kick that he needs. I like that he's kind of playing from like the mid-range though, because from max distance, it looks like buff00n is very comfortable dealing with Knight. Like, none of these mix-ups are really working. buff00n just seems to know the matchup. Yeah,
I really liked what MuddyKipz was doing there though. They threw out the Knight and then jumped and teleported down in case that like buff00n was going to dash back from the Knight. So they covered a lot of space there. Nice. And granted, they rolled the other way, but like now you have all this additional space that you can play around with. So that was definitely really good. But MuddyKipz is definitely playing much better here, definitely controlling the pace a bit more.
Yeah, this match is going a lot better for sure. I kind of want to see what MuddyKipz is going to start doing as far as like edge guarding buff00n. I feel like that's one weakness that hasn't really been exploited just yet. And meanwhile, buff00n getting a great American air dodge punish right there. He's doing a really good job of just keeping MuddyKipz under pressure and not letting Zelda get what she wants set up. Oh! And there's the shield break. We saw buff00n wanted it earlier. Now he lands it. No sour spot. No way to mess it up. He's going to go for an F smash. buff00n taking that stock nice and clean.
Yeah, that's kind of part of the problem with when you're facing most Zeldas is they like to hold that shield a little bit because, you know, they like to play that defensive game plan. They say, chase me, chase me. And when you do finally pin them down, like I mentioned, they like to hold that shield. and Buff00n was ready for it. We saw the shield breaker attempt come out earlier. We didn't break the shield, but that time got a stock out of it as well. That's huge.
Yeah, this looks really tough. I guess that it seems like MuddyKipz needs to find a way to cut off like that short hop forward air, like zone from Buff00n, and so far it hasn't really been done. Even when Knight is here, Buff00n doesn't like try to like contest it super hard, either just backs off or even, oh wow, that's it again. Cannot aggressively recover against Lucina. But even when Knight was out, he would either back off and just like allow her to have the space, or he would hit her before Knight would come out. So it looked like he knew the matchup really well. His punishes seemed very like character specific, and Buff00n took that as a pretty solid 2-0.
And man, yeah, definitely some really good stuff from MuddyKipz. There's some nice adaptations, but Buff00n was definitely on top of it. Really felt good. And you know what? The fact that we have been getting base game characters plus Joker, all that Season 1 goodness, really makes it feel like Smash is healing. But as we see with our next matchup